All right, so no jumper. Brandon, devious Brandon, quit. He folded. He was only there for maybe a couple months. He really thought he was that nigga, and he couldn't. He almost cried on air.
Yeah,
he had his
spit on.
He had his body shot squabble and slipped twice. I won't even say he knocked down. One time it did look like he got punched down, but the other time, one time he definitely just like slipped.
Yeah,
and you also have to reiterate for the people how you don't fuck with him. Just saying.
Yeah, no, man.
They can tell by his tone.
Yeah,
but also the video.
Oh, we're here to celebrate. I'm here to celebrate.
The video.
Yeah. We're here to celebrate this nigga is out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, the video that he made about us when he
showed his breast.
Yeah, he was showing his breast.
That boy terrified.
That shit was incredibly good.
How do you get fired from no jumper?
He quit.
Pulled his own parachute.
He pulled his own parachute because this is what happened, and I think it was all stemmed off of this one conversation. He called in as this is after the competition. They hire Flip Phone.
Yeah,
and they're in there talking about the Adam sucks at hiring. You're gonna go there. So they're in there talking about the fight, the fades that happened, and he calls in to pretty much defend himself again. But then he starts taking crazy shots at Adam, taking crazy shots at Adam, and then also trying to code it by saying, Adam, you are terrible at hiring people. You only hire gangbangers that end up blowing up that go to jail or end up blowing their hands off. And then, young fella Flip Phone, I know you're new here, so I hope you're different. Please take note of, what happens.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? This weird ass shit right now. So it's weird. Let's just play it. So I can't even describe it.
So he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed.
He's got to come for the king to feel like he can even defend himself, especially because he's not in the room.
Because we watched
that's hard.
We watched that video when he fell and shit.
We did.
So that's something in LA,
And he keeps saying, obviously I'm not embarrassed. Let me try to match his voice. Obviously, I'm not embarrassed about it. I posted it.
Damn, that's pretty good.
He's got a weird voice.
Yeah,
he's embarrassed, and he should be because I would be embarrassed.
Yeah, let's hit play. Listen to this nigga.
Hey, I was at a volleyball game for my child.
Sounds good.
I only have one question for Adam.
Sure.
You suck at hiring. That's why everybody you hire ends up going to jail or blowing their damn fingers off. You hired this dude. He's sitting up in there. Bro is the belle of the ball, and y'all still talking about me, bro. Just admit I'm the man of the year.
Well, you had a very interesting Saturday in terms of being knocked on your ass and a new nickname, the Brandon Slayer, being coined. I don't know. I mean, why would we
return?
How can we not talk about this?
What I'm saying is, me getting knocked on my ass, as you say, should not be overshadowing the new brother who just got hired. But the reality is, you just are not good at HR. You need to hire an HR person so they can hire for you. Because every time you pick somebody, they either go to jail, end up blowing their damn fingers off. That's pretty much the gambit. Go to jail or blowing their fingers off. Like Adam, I hope bro does not have the Adam22 curse when it comes to hiring. I wish bro the best.
Well, I mean, what questions would you like to get out of the way with Ricky that you feel like haven't been addressed yet?
It's funny because
obviously you got shit you gotta get off your chest.
Yeah,
because he doesn't mean well for him.
Right, at all.
I heard that in his voice.
He keeps trying to like code it back to make it seem like
it's not about him.
Just so you know what you're walking into. Adam, this is the thing with Brandon.
He's trying to create it. Yeah,
Brandon said in his response video when the first time I did like a kind of a deep dive on who is Brandon, devious Brandon. He was like, bro is mad at me, talking about me. He's the biggest hater, and he's mad at me for being myself. What else am I supposed to be? And when as I'm listening to this, I'm like, yeah, you're 100% right. I don't like you. Like, you are annoying. It's like your social awareness is completely off. You know what I'm saying? You think you're good at something that you're not good at. That's the thing I've noticed with a lot of those West Coast podcasters. We're just going to focus on Brandon. He believes that the debate on every podcast is what makes the good podcast. No matter what, I have to debate you and go hard towards the other direction.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to have a good show or a good exchange. And he's 100% wrong about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an element. Unless we're on a debate platform. This ain't Jubilee 20v1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's other things.
It's niggas sitting in the room kicking it,
It's an open
going over
conversation.
topics. Yeah, that's it. Like, and you
he
trying to turn
forces
it,
it.
and you're always forcing it.
And I feel like he plays to the chat too. Like, I feel like a lot of the things that he says in his mind, he's saying it, and he's also like, yeah, niggas in the chat gonna be like, yo, that did happen.
Exactly.
Right,
That's facts.
Yeah.
But nobody gives a fuck, Brandon.
He's also jealous of this nigga Flip Phone. I'm sorry I'm calling you Flip Phone, but I just don't remember what your actual name is.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You
disrespectful.
still gotta make it for
It's
yourself.
kind of fucked up because like House Phone's legacy is so strong over there. Niggas are just like, well. And then Adam hiring a lookalike, a House Phone
Yes.
lookalike.
Petty as
I think that's why he did it.
Or maybe he has a type.
I don't even, because honestly, I don't know why he won. When we were watching that shit, I didn't
that's
see
why he
anything
did it,
that
bro.
like, you know what I mean?
It's petty.
Or
and
he misses that House Phone that much.
It's both
misses
sides
it.
of it.
He misses
Probably
that nigga, man.
double entendre.
maybe. I don't think Adam. Who knows? But it
In
is
terms
funny
of
how
I will tell you this right now. In terms of podcasting, Adam misses House Phone and AD.
he definitely needs
no
that
questions
right now.
asked.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to make magic with these bums every day. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
And Les is trying.
Les
tries really hard.
And he does, and Les does decent pretty much most of
Yeah.
the time. Yeah. So, but everybody else, he's always trying to make just something
Yeah.
water into wine, and it's the
Yeah.
hardest battle.
he's
It
trying
is the
to-
hardest battle.
But he didn't have to work hard before. It was wine every time they came together.
Are we supposed
So-
to appreciate that kind of work ethic?
From who?
Yeah, but
But it's
Adam,
still the wrong choices though.
well, there's LA don't have no talent to pick from, so these niggas they suck out there.
It's just that.
I'm getting it weekly as I think about my take. I'm more and more comfortable saying there's no real talent out there.
They have
What if the way No Jump is set up scares away the kind of talent he needs?
exactly
Oh,
like
it 100% does. 100%.
Because
Yeah.
they feel like they're coming into a battlefield and these niggas just want to be charismatic on
I don't
camera.
know. But this could be my lack of knowledge. I also don't know where the other LA independent people are. Who's
non-affiliates?
Yeah, like who's just the nigga on YouTube going crazy that's from LA that's got good takes on whatever the fuck their subject matter is.
that isn't in a gang.
That isn't that their good take isn't about a gang. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be hard to find.
I know. That's the problem, which
Yeah.
makes most of them trash on the mic.
And I guess
Because you can't even
This
really
is-
delve into
but
those
that's-
subjects for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you like, it's,
but that's really Adam's fault. Like,
That's more of a geographic fault. It's his fault maybe fucking up the last situation,
well,
for sure.
I'm just saying in terms of like creating the atmosphere for that. Like he's created an atmosphere for gangbangers to go on a podcast and do these type of things.
That's what his
And it's
channel
funny how a
needs now.
black nationalist is confused and upset at Adam. Like, why does this keep happening?
He's
Brandon
upset
is
that,
stupid.
he's upset that he
After working with him.
Brandon is
Right.
stupid. How are you a black nationalist and you're confused?
Brandon is goofy. Brandon came from the Viral Way podcast, which is also we haven't talked about them. It's just because it doesn't make any sense. All I remember is that when I first started seeing the Viral Way podcast from Long Beach, I saw them taking massive heaps of shit on No Jump Written and Adam22 to the point, there's a certain level of shit talk when you see somebody on the platform, you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like
Like, y'all
I don't
fucked the
remember
same girl or
Yeah,
something?
like I don't remember what the context was, but you going there, you always gonna look like a idiot.
Yeah.
Because of how hard you went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I saw that level of hardness. But then he started going over there. Yeah, pause. Then he started going over there and like really trying to like acquiesce and adapt to the. I was like, don't you have no respect for these people over here? Like,
yeah.
what is that? That is
He's
weird.
a social climber.
You know what I'm
AJ.
saying? Like-
and sadly, that's the
Brandon's the same
majority
way.
of people in LA.
But he's mad. He mad at Josh because Josh won't hire him a real permanent position. He's
Yeah.
mad also because they took him off the big show, which was Tuesday.
Yeah.
The Tuesday podcast is the big podcast. They do Tuesday and Thursday now.
So he kind of did get fired.
Yeah, he got booted to the lesser of shows. And then in this exchange, if we go down to he tried to tell Adam, I'm the most valuable motherfucker in this building. Adam is like, but you're not though. Like,
Yeah.
we can all just
Yeah.
look right now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He proves him wrong within like 3 minutes.
it's also like you just got here. How much did you contribute anyway?
And then Adam lays the timeline out clean. He's like, you got here, you were contentious. We did have one good back and forth or podcast with that racist dude that we put in there.
Yeah.
Then there was a bunch of 180,000s coming in. Adam claimed that, sorry, not Adam, whatever the nigga is name.
Brandon.
He claimed that every episode he was on did 100K no matter what. And Adam pulls it up and he's like,
It's not true.
I'm just gonna start reading things.
We can
You know
look
what I'm
at
saying?
this.
Yeah.
And so then the nigga just like completely switches subjects, and he's like, I was like, yo,
move
this
the
nigga
goalposts.
is a goof, bruh. Yeah, let's play that real quick.
Is this one?
Brand, nope.
Is this the shortest tenure?
Oh,
Oh,
trying to
sorry,
remember.
sorry. Go to the full. It's 7:13. Brandon tries to 7:13. Brandon tries to say he always.
This video right here?
Yep, with this video 7:13.
All right.
Of the Brandon show.
When you say some people, you mean you and Josh, because the numbers were up, bro. We were looking at 8,000 watching. You sitting at 7,000 watching right now because you,
Pretty solid debut
you
for the
thought
boy.
that is amazing. It's amazing.
I have many mememories of 80Ks coming in during that time period. And I feel like, obviously, then, okay, the 607 Unk comes on. We're going crazy for a period of time. We're hitting 180. And then 607 Unk goes on his way after S-Word Gate. And then we move on to, like, the future era, which I feel like we still have been clocking in, like, solid, like, 120 each time.
Yeah.
Adam,
This is the golden era.
Adam, you are a gambling man. We can put money up. Look at every episode I was on of the No Jumper Tuesday show. It went over 100,000 views. Every single one. You're just saying this, which is fine. You can say whatever you want.
I don't
Why
We're gonna
was he
skip,
so
the next time
short?
skip, we're gonna skip to when Adam pulls it up. But this is disgusting behavior. You can't talk down and belittle somebody who you're also begging for a show for. You can't have both. You can't be begging for weeks, because this is something that I've noticed,
And not be a top talent.
and not be a top talent, and then
That's the
also
caveat.
something that you act like you don't respect.
Yeah.
You act like you don't respect, but you're begging them for things.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Like,
you know
you
what I'm
don't
saying?
need them, but you still need this.
Yeah, and
You still
we
got
all
that-
we see you openly begging. We hear about you and Josh getting in arguments because Josh is like, we're not having you on the Tuesday show, or not taking your suggestions and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck that you come here 5 days a week? You're on the news. Nobody gives a All you niggas are replaceable on the news.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's the whole point of the news.
Exactly.
It's a rotating cat. Niggas from North Carolina can pop in for 2-3 days,
Hello.
Yeah.
fuck shit up and leave, and it's whatever. That was just a
Yeah.
day there.
Yeah.
So like, he wanted to elevate himself because of how good he thinks he is,
Yeah.
begging for shit, but also disrespecting the people who own it at the same time.
Brandon
That's not how
is
you get
annoying.
anything.
Yeah.
He's annoying. It's like,
It just
you're
boils down
annoying
to
as
him
shit,
being
bro.
annoying. Yeah.
You're a weird
Inflated
nigga.
ego too. Like, I'm pretty sure he thinks in his head there's no like brand that like fits his mold and the way he really spit it and the
I'm
way
really
he put
different.
down. Because he's
I'm
really
different.
different. Like, there's no company.
because he reads. I think that's the main difference between him and other niggas.
His
is that
comprehension is off, though.
the fact that they don't look up articles, he puts himself in a different talent bracket.
Yeah, yeah,
like
for
he
sure.
tries harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like, there's nothing worse than a nigga that reads but can't comprehend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't fucking finish articles.
Yeah, you read the
Fuck
whole
outta here.
thing. You heard a bunch of new takes, but you didn't even comprehend his take.
Exactly.
Now you're making your own take off some shit that you think is law that you didn't comprehend correctly.
Reiterating information means nothing.
That,
Like,
Kanye was
anybody
doing
can
it
do
for
that.
like that. I think that's what pissed people off with Kanye.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was doing that for like a good year or two, when his rants would just be some new history he learned.
Yep.
The last TED talk he listened to.
Yeah, and he would just throw shit out there. Niggas would be like, "Whoa, you have to stop, bro."
Yeah. He got
Yeah.
a documentary dropping
For real.
September
Yeah.
9th. Yeah.
He's telling his truth.
I might watch it.
That's
I might.
you have to.
Yeah, you're right. I watched.
Everybody has
I
to.
ran to the Netflix shit, so it
He's
ain't
still a
like
black all-star,
Yeah, see,
despite
right.
what's happened.
Yeah.
I went to that next timestamp, 8:37.
Okay, yeah. Let's listen to this. Listen to how he
Hey,
changes.
so here's the thing, Adam. What I did willingly to have some fun, it really overshadowed your whole event. That's why you salty.
What am I salty about? Why do you think I'm salty?
No, listen, man. I'm talking as we like buddies right now. This is just innocent.
Okay.
You seem
All right.
pretty salty.
We've got the receipts though. The No Jumper
I
show.
was talking to Adam.
Excuse me. All right, the No Jumper show number 35, which Brandon was featured on, got 345 has 82,000 views at this time. Prior to that, going back a little bit, let's see, the No Jumper show number 340 featuring Brandon got 81,000 views. I mean, not that it's all about the views, but the views are kind of important that we pay attention to.
Go to the ones that was 137, the ones that was 120. Bro, listen, I don't need to.
I actually don't think any podcast you've been on has really cracked 100K aside from maybe the ones where like the Unk stuff was going crazy and
He was on fast.
No, you're wrong because when I debated the racist guy, that was like 200K.
that was a good one. That was good. That was important.
Stop.
We still want to get you in. We got to get you in with
me and
Moose.
Gorilla Hebrew. Wait, me and Gorilla Hebrew went over 100K.
Okay.
The
No, I
thing
thought we were
is-
talking about Tuesday shows.
Yeah.
Listen, we are talking about Tuesday shows. There are Tuesday shows that went over 100K, bro. But also at the same time, I wasn't recurring on the Tuesday show. I was kind of thrown in last minute. Oh, you're gonna be on this all of a sudden. And even the Thursday show is going up since I've been on it.
Pause.
Should we?
I think Brandon needs a chill pill. I think he needs to take a look inside. I think he needs to meditate.
He's a lost nigga.
He's lost right now.
He sounds drunk.
But I do. Maybe.
He sounds a little drunk.
I'm outside of my daughter's gymnastics
But he
competition or whatever. That's what
Sipping a
he said.
four.
he needs to
Loko.
gain some like what I feel like is confidence.
Wait, why you think about that at your daughter's?
He had to pause for a second
Yeah.
just to get that shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he
Adam,
couldn't
you
even
suck-
watch her
Why do
compete.
you even think about that?
Adam, you suck at hiring people. And no disrespect to the new man that just got hired and took the spot
Yeah.
that I've been begging for the last month.
Yeah.
But yeah, just know what you're getting in for. A bunch of criminals and people who play with illegal
Trying to
fireworks.
create like an end.
Yeah, like, nigga, what?
Trying to put poison inside his brain,
I'll
even
give
though
it
it's
to-
true.
I'll give it to this nigga though. He was like extremely polite the whole time. He was like, "Hey man, you know, I understand everything, and I appreciate the advice." Like he played it off very nicely.
Manners win in the end.
Yeah. His manners kicked in because
Yeah.
I'd have been like, "Nigga, you're a weirdo." I couldn't after like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, "I'm new here, but bro, you're weird, bro."
But
This
that's
is
what
weird
makes
shit.
him likable in a way that Brandon could never be.
Oh yeah,
Because
never.
he's also smart enough to not ride that hard.
Yeah.
Because once you go calling other niggas weirdos for attacking your boss, who's Adam22,
that's a whole fact.
And who's
You
your brand
gotta-
new boss too? Like you
You
haven't
don't
even
even
revealed
know.
that yet?
Nigga, you got to be careful riding for that
because
shit.
what
Yeah,
Brandon is
facts.
saying isn't false. It's just like the nigga that's getting fired is saying that like
Nigga that quit.
you,
Nigga that quit.
He quit.
maybe.
We already been lowering your participation around here because
Yeah.
it's a little too much. But
Be,
And to say that Adams is bad at hiring people is kind of an insult to yourself too, because he hired you
yeah.
and that shit didn't work out.
yeah.
So you case in point, nigga.
I don't even think he got hired for real. He got regularly invited.
Exactly.
And snuck his big ass in.
And so now his feelings is even more hurt.
Yeah.
Because he thinks, why y'all out here looking for a new host when I'm right here in front of you?
It's so feminine.
That's every side hoe's dilemma. Like, I treat you so good. I'll talk to you whenever you
this
want.
nigga he been begging for a real position and they refused to give him one.
They hired
and then,
another nigga that's half his weight.
and then asked him to come to help us find the new nigga that we actually like.
That we about to replace you with.
And then you fell on them 2 squads. That was a bad day. Everything culminated on that day.
Yeah,
I know.
because his whole idea of what his career at No Jumper, what he thought it was going to be, crumbled.
Hell yeah.
Everything culminated on that day for sure. He lost the squabble. He had to participate in the hiring of the position he wants.
Yeah.
Now he's
The
trying
people
now he's trying to
already
shit on
like
every-
him more,
Yeah.
which has got to be embarrassing because you've been here for a little bit now.
Yeah.
You still ain't won these niggas over?
I think it's important for people to understand when they're not likable. Brandon, you're
Yeah.
not likable. And I think it's extremely important for not likable people to know that they're not likable.
Yeah.
Because then
And
they
it's-
operate this world thinking there's something wrong with everybody else. When on average, objectively, the average person doesn't like you.
Yeah.
It's safer to move that way.
And go deeper and tell him why. And I think it's because he thinks he's smart.
Yeah,
And there's
that's,
some niggas,
that's one of his things.
Like
yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, he could be a dickhead because it's just like he's already thought about what you're confused about.
Bless you.
So he gets frustrated
Well, what's the Dunning-Kruger effect again?
when you don't know enough about what you think you know to know that you know nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's Krugering out. Brandon is a Krugerer. You know what I'm saying?
He's a
Bless you.
Terrence Howard.
But nah, man, he needs some confidence. He also, it's like, Brandon, you are the woman asking the dude to be her girlfriend.
So I
It's
don't.
like, just know that.
Wife me.
Yeah.
Can we play the,
He's Chrissy from Love and Hip Hop.
Can we play the there's a nice little bop somebody made on Reddit. Close this segment the fuck up out of here.
They use the sound of him falling to make a noise.
This nigga snapping. I ain't gonna lie. He was going
shit.
crazy.
Sound like Nyla.
Put it on screen.
Yeah, for sure. Brandon, we'll never see you again, I'm sure. It's over for you.
First off, fuck Brandon, you a peon. You ain't do shit when your ass got spit on, nigga. And you sound like a thought hoe. Said you want beef till it's knocked out your taco, nigga. You a bitch, you a hoe. You a bitch, you a hoe. You a bitch, you a hoe. You a bitch, you a hoe, you a thought, you a weirdo. Hating ass nigga, you a bitch, you a weirdo. Rolling around with grown ass men, you a weirdo. What kind of man calls himself defiant? You a weirdo. How the fuck this nigga even pay his rent? You a weirdo. Not really. How the fuck he pay his rent? Cause I know his YouTube channel ain't paying shit. You a weirdo. I'm tired of this nigga. Bring sus back. You a sweet ass nigga with your sus ass. You a weirdo. How you try to fight a kid but not suspect? You a weirdo. I thought you like to fight with words, not hands. You a weirdo. You a boss ass bitch. You his boss. You a weirdo. It's a cold ass summer. Shout out Frost.
Shut the up and all that, bro. Y'all are bitches cause niggas like suspects.